Hi guys, it's Andy from mcfcfantv. How is everyone? Hope you're well this evening. This is going to be just a quick, I do say quick, just a quick preview for tomorrow night's game against Dortmund. And yeah, we'll see who is on. Let's see. Kex O'Neill's on. He says Dortmund are bricking it. The pale Pelly will strike fear to any teams. I hope you watched that link to the was it City Chance Twitter account. It's just brilliant, just so funny. Some of the comments and everything that he makes on that is just hilarious. I mean, the rap with Diaz is just brilliant. Evening Blues absolutely burnt out today after walking 15 miles around the countryside. So what a night to spend to watch Man City Fan TV. Charlie, I saw those photographs, mate. Look, very nice weather. I mean, people were posting this morning on social media. They were showing snow in the garden and everything else. And I got out. I went out, took the dog out, and it was like bright sunshine. And I'm thinking, oh, I haven't had any here. But then just went out a minute ago to take the dog out, and it's hailstoning. So I think it's coming, mate. Noah Pearson, evening lads. Hope you're all good and well. Yeah, how are you, Noah? No jokes tonight, mate. Kamal Dwyer, hi guys, how are you, Kamal? CM City, evening everyone. How are you? Kurt's on, evening all. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, very good, mate, and excellent post-match review and player ratings last night on the channel by Kurt and Chris was on. So if you haven't seen it, go over and check that out. It was very, very good listen. Vinny Reed is on. How are you, mate? Big day tomorrow. I'm feeling confident. It's interesting. People seem to be quite confident about tomorrow. Lagan Sweets on. Yes, guys. How are you? Hope you're well, mate. Anyone see Haaland say how beautiful the Etihad? Yeah, going to talk about that. Hi guys, hey Noah, how are you? Hi chap, says Kex O'Neill. Lee Cullen is on. Hi all, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Noah says, hey Simon, I'm good, thanks. How are you? Braden Thompson is on. Haaland isn't paying the delicious test at all. Great, Noah, thanks, says Simon. Haaland isn't so good, he said it twice. Hi Sean, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. There's been some sunshine in Leeds, but it's been freezing cold. Yeah, it's a bit cold here today, but gorgeous sunshine. I also saw Haaland go over my house. Did you? Evening, everyone. Andy, Leonard, how are you? Sean's on. 3-1 to City, he reckons. We'll talk about score predictions. Hope you're confident, Andy. I'm quietly confident, Kex. Quietly. I'm not as confident as some City fans. Haaland also wearing sky blue. Yeah, we'll talk about that as well. All good, Andy. 3-0 to the Blues. God, you're all confident tonight. I like it. Haaland gets early visit. He's future of the club. Evening, Anthony Abrahams. How are you, mate? PS4 Kipax is on. Hello, old friends. Long time no see. How's it going? Yeah, very good. How are you? I spoke to you for a while. David Walsh is on. Hope Haaland isn't nervous for his audition tomorrow. I'm sure he's probably, imagine you saying that, he's a bit of a confident lad, isn't he? Yeah, he was on the Dortmund plane, Andy. He was on the Dortmund plane. I saw that post and I retweeted it today, Charlie. Hello, Andy. How are you, Leg and Sweet? Hope you're well. Fanta Anjan official. Isn't Sancho injured? Makes our chances to win even bigger by all accounts. He could be out for a few weeks, but I've not seen the Dortmund announcement. Good evening, Andy and everyone. How did the milk trade delivery go? Very well, mate. I had to sneak in and out in this storm that's brewing outside my house with this this snowstorm that's coming by all accounts. Don't forget to get the lights in early. Yeah, thanks, mate. Haaland hasn't scored in the last 2-3 games. He hasn't scored. I don't think he's scored in the last 4, has he? 3 internationals and once, maybe even twice for Dortmund. So, yeah, it'll be just typical Leonard for tomorrow night. Michael Feeney's on. Hi, Andy, and all the Blues tonight. Hope you're well, buddy. Evening Blues says SOS. PS4 Kipat says, not too shabby, just had to be focusing on my healthcare coursework. So you've been really busy. Been busy today. See how no one is coming. Haaland to Bamford. Bamford cleared Haaland every day of the week. Yeah, in your dreams, Noah. Dortmund coming off a 2-1 defeat. Yeah, they did. Weren't happy about that, were they? Even better. Dale Brennan's on. Can't wait to get this game started and done. The wait seems to be forever. MCFC Dublin, Ireland, absolutely. I think we're just glad there's been some football back, obviously, with a great win at the weekend against Leicester. Very, very, very professional performance. And then we've got the Champions League. So it does bode well, considering that we've got quite a number of players I think might come back tomorrow. Just got a phenomenal squad. Haaland declared his love for the Etihad when training today. Yes, we'll talk about that. West Ham were 3-0 up and now it's 3-2, is it? Really? I'll be honest, I haven't seen it, mate. Lela said, honestly, some of the defending in Bundesliga is appalling, Andy. I'm sure it is. I don't watch it, but maybe it is, mate. I'll trust what you say. To be honest, I think City will win this big margin. Dortmund's defence isn't up to scratch, in my opinion. Love this optimism. I really, really do. It's very good. You're making me feel a little bit more confident tomorrow, though there is a little bit of me that sort of says, might be a bit of a tough game than we think. But, yes, a couple of people made the comments. I mean, it was all over social media. Haaland going into the Lowry Hotel with a pale blue backpack, Gucci or whatever it was, backpack on, and the standard sky blue face mask that we all wear, or black ones or whatever, but he had a pale blue one on, and everyone was just going crazy on social media saying there's an absolute sign that he is signing for Manchester City. It was like, what? But what was certainly pleasing news for the Haaland fans, the ones who want him to definitely sign for City, was you saw he was with Jude Bellingham and he was coming out down the steps, and the cam photographer got a picture of them, and as they're walking out, he did go, wow, beautiful, as he was walking through the tunnel going out into the stadium. And I don't know whether Bellingham said, God, man, it's massive, or it's big, or it's something like that as well. So clearly Jude Bellingham's not played at the Etihad before. But interesting comments on camera by Erling Haaland. Does not mean to say he's coming to Manchester City, by the way. Let's just see. You're going for 2-1. We're going to go for the scores afterwards. I'm going to just quickly go through what you think your lineup's going to be. And then we'll do a score prediction. We'll win it tomorrow, Andy, you reckon? Game management 4-0. Game management 4-0. Game management 2-0 against Leicester. 4-0 against Dortmund. Wow. Don't quote me on that if you lose. Yeah, there you go. Kurt says, most important thing for me is keeping a clean sheet and not letting Borussia get an away goal. I think it's going to be paramount. It really is. Our attackers should be licking their lips with Dortmund's defence, says David Walsh. He's another who clearly watches more of Dortmund than I do. Which Prem team would you compare Dortmund with, Andy? I have no idea, mate. I must admit, I used to watch an awful lot of football. Nowadays, I just can't be bothered. I'll be honest with you, and I'm busy with work and everything else, and I don't even watch even. I watched Match of the Day highlights yesterday morning. I literally watch City, and I don't really follow any. I don't even sit down and watch unless it's a massive game. I just can't be bothered. I'll be honest with you, I really can't be bothered trolling. I certainly don't watch European football unless it's maybe a Barca Madrid or something like that game that's Classico, and it's a title clincher. And it's been built up. I might sit down and watch a bit of it, or watch the game. But I certainly don't watch any of the Premier League games. I really don't. I'm only literally focused on Man City, and I certainly don't watch European games. So you guys will know far more about European games than I do. So I couldn't even compare Dortmund with any team because I've no idea. I absolutely no idea. I've watched a few of the highlight reels of goals scored by Haaland and others and things, but I've no idea. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and go, well, I think it's going to be this team. I have no idea. You guys can tell me. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really that interested in any other games other than City, to be fair. But you guys will know more about it than I do. Champions League quarterfinal, back five with Garcia at its heart. Grenade thrown by Chris Baker early on. Hope you're well, mate. Dale Brennan, brilliant sky blue face mask. Yeah. So he's definitely coming because he had a sky blue face mask on. Sorry, big jump there. Tristan says Edison to score a last-minute penalty. Wouldn't that be great? Mohammed Jamal Al Maheri says, I live in the UAE and I support Manchester City. Welcome to the channel, mate. Charlie Everett says, did anyone hear Bellingham say, I thought that was Pep then? Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear him say that. Maybe he did. Hi, Chris. #legend, says Charlie. No easy games in Europe, especially last day of Champions League. Yeah, I'm not. I'm holding back. I am holding back. Haaland loves City, you reckon? Hey, Charlie, how's your feet? Ryan's on. Get Jack Harrison back next season doing the business. For who? Whose place is it going to take? Lee Cullen, all part of the game, will probably wear a white mask in Madrid. Of course, yeah, spot on, Lee. You're absolutely spot on, mate. I think they're all like Chelsea under Tuchel. Was Pep saving Johnny Stones for the Dortmund game by not playing him yesterday? I think he was, or on Saturday. I think he was. I'm all aching now, Chris. There you go. Dortmund could be Premier League top 7. That could, have he? Dortmund closest to Spurs, honestly. Good forward line, okay midfield and suspect defenders. There you go. Kurt watches a lot of German football, so he'll give you the lowdown. City will definitely score away in the second leg. Michael Feeney says, I'll be happy with 2-0 tomorrow night. I'd be well happy with that, mate. Charlie says, the only game I watch is Dortmund is the first game I watched in lockdown when there was no Premier League football. Yeah. I haven't seen any, mate. Andy, no regrets watching Bundesliga. It's all about buying and the rest making up the numbers. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I do read sort of match reports and things like that on them, Leonard. I do follow the scores when, like obviously Dortmund at the weekend get beat 2-1. So I do follow a little bit and read about it. But I just don't have time to be sat down watching German football. I don't even have time to be watching Premier League football apart from Man City. So, it's just not for me. Ellison Diaz Stones, Sean, hold fire. You might be going to bed, so I might read that out in a bit. Everyone's just, don't put your teams in yet. I'm going to come to that in a minute. Agree, Andy. Only watch City. I had to be in the mood to watch other teams play. I'm the same. Just no interest in it. I've only watched Dortmund once this year and they lost to Bayern 4-2, says Sean. Haaland will most probably score. He will be up for it. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he definitely will be up for it. But anyway, what we're going to do is going to go through the lineup and you guys give me your team. We'll start off as we do and we'll go for the goalkeeper. So I'm sure everybody, come on, everyone is going to be in agreement, surely, that it is going to be Edison. Bonjour. #subjective. Hey, there you go, Chris. He's patented that. Socky Sambas. Hello, guys. Sorry, I'm on the other account, by the way. This is me, Socrates. Well done, mate. Thank you for coming on. Hola, Ross, says Charlie. You're going for Edison. Eddie. Fast Eddie, says Kex. I can't see anybody saying anything other than that. But Chris does say, hey, Ross, #blinkered. Kamal's going, Eddie. Kurt says, brushier players to watch out for than the typical ones like Haaland, Royce, and Hummels from set pieces. Chris is going, Eddie. So is PS4. Yeah. Oh, Kurt has to be different. He's going for his favourite, Scott Carson. Okay, so we're going to go for Eddie in net. I think it's fairly obvious. I think Edison will play tomorrow. Right, this is going to be interesting. We're going to play 4-3-3 like we normally do. So who is going to be your right back for tomorrow. This should be interesting. So who is going to be right back tomorrow? Simon's going for Walker. Charlie's going for Cancelo. Leonard says Walker. Sean thinks it's going to be Walker. CM City thinks it's going to be Walker. Kamal thinks it's going to be Walker. Scott Williams thinks it's going to be Walker. Chris Baker's going for Cancelo. So is PS4 Kipax. Michael Feeney's going for Walker. Lee Cullen's going Walker. David Walsh is going Walker. Victor, what's that? Durble? Is it Dirt? Is that an I? Whatever it is. Victor, he's going for Cancelo. John Grogan's going for Cancelo. Ross is going for Cancelo. Kurt's going for Cancelo. Neil's going for Kyle. SOS is going for Cancelo. Kex is going for Walker. Cancelo, sorry if I said that wrong. No, don't worry about it, mate. Walker is a liability sometimes. Sam Dazilian Murphy goes for Walker. Or Cancelo. Yeah, it probably might be one or the other. Cancelo. What else have we got here? Mohammed Jamal says, I wish Man City wins the Champions League. Ryan's going for Walker. Mark Boland's going for Cancelo. But Ross thinks it should be Kyle. Well, here's mine. There's mine. I think it's going to be Cancelo. That's mine. So we've done Eddie. I've gone for Cancelo. So I'm just going to post up mine. Everyone else can have their opinion. Let's go for the left back then. And if you think Cancelo or Walker is going to be there, who do you think is going to be on the left back? Do you think those who've gone Walker think Cancelo might play left back tomorrow? Or do you think Zink is going to come back? Or do you think it's going to be somebody else? Kurt's going for Laporte as a left back. Wow. SOS is going for Zinni. Blue Art says more midfield pressure with Cancelo. Leonard thinks Cancelo's going to be left back. Zinchenko easy, says Victor. Simon thinks it's going to be Cancelo, so he must have gone for Walker on the other side. TM City thinks it's going to be Cancelo as a left back. Kex is gone for Ake. Cancelo, says Leonard. Laporte, says Chris Baker, so he's in agreement with Kurt. Cancelo, Scott Williams says Silva. Silva? Huh? Zinni. We've got Cancelo. We've got Zinco because if no Sancho. Zinchenko, says Sean. Ryan's gone for Mendy. Charlie thinks it's Zinchenko. So does Blue Art. Cancelo, says Mark Boland. Cancelo, says Michael Feeney. So you've obviously gone for Walker at right back. Socky says Laporte. Cancelo says David Walsh. Ake or Zinchenko. Or Mendy. Or whoever picked Walker right back, gone for Cancelo left back. Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? Pardo Oaks has gone for Zinchenko. Okay, I'll give you mine. And I agree with some of you guys. I'm going to go tomorrow. It's going to be Zinchenko. So I've gone Cancelo at right back and Zinchenko at left back. So who are your centre-back pairings? Your centre-back pairing for tomorrow is going to be who? There's going to be only one hashtag on this from Ross. That's definitely. So who's your centre-back pairing for tomorrow? Let's see. Kamal thinks Laporte. Laporte and Diaz, really? Interesting. Stones and Diaz, says Kurt. Diaz and Stones, says PS4. Kurt, MCFC, maybe. Stones, Diaz, thinks SOS. Simon says it's Stones and Diaz. Stones and Diaz, says Victor. Ross goes hashtag delicious. Michael says Diaz. We're going for both of them, Michael. Which pairing? Charlie thinks it's hashtag delicious. Blue Art thinks it's Stones and Diaz as well. Leonard thinks it's Stones and Diaz. Walker right back because he's got pace. Laporte, Stones and Diaz. What do you think is going to go for a 3 at the back? Stones and Diaz, or a 5 at the back? Ruben Diaz and John Stones thinks Ryan. Stones and Diaz. Stones and Diaz says Pardo. I think everyone's in agreement here, aren't they? Laporte and Father Ruben. Yeah, we know you're quoting Kex. Diaz and Laporte would prefer Stones, but Aymeric has had a week and a half training on tactics for this game. Interesting. David Walsh, Diaz, Stones. Hope the England mistake doesn't affect him. I don't think it will, mate. Laporte and Diaz. Stones and Diaz. Diaz and Stones. Stones and Diaz. I need cash, please. Use the hashtag. Okay, mate. Well, I'm going to... this is it. And it is for me. There's only one tomorrow, and it's hashtag delicious. Another 24p coming your way, Ross. So, yeah, interesting. Our back four so far is a mixture of, obviously, Eddie in net. And then we've had Cancelo or Walker at right back, Zinchenko, Laporte. We've had Anake at left back. And then most people think Stones and Diaz, but some thinks it could be Diaz and Laporte, which would be interesting. Right, who is going to be our CDM tomorrow? So who is our CDM tomorrow? Now, as you know, Rodri was put up for the post-match press conference this afternoon. Spoke very, very well. Talked about, each game at a time and, very sensibly, professionally. Spoke about, Gundogan playing against his old club. Going to be interesting. So who do you think is going to be the CDM tomorrow? Kurt thinks it's going to be Rodders. CM thinks it's Rodri. But how many times do you see these players get put up for post-match and then don't play? I think, I'll be honest, I think it is as well. Rodri as well said SOS 53 on. Hit the like button. Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you want to, mate. Rodders says Chris Baker. Rodri says Neil. Rodri says Blue Heart. Rodrigo says Charlie. Rodri says Mark. Rodri says Victor. Rodri says Pardo Oaks. Rodri, I think everybody's in agreement here. Scott says Ferner. Pep bluffing with Rollins in the presser, same as Zinni previously. He does do that. He does do it. We've had players put up the press conference and everyone's going, oh yeah, he's going to play on the bench. Rodri, David Walsh thinks it's going to be Rodri. Sean thinks it is as well. Lee thinks it is. So does Kamal. Blue Heart thinks it's going to be Rodders. Michael thinks it's Rodri. Clever guy, Rodri he was. He speaks so well. You meant Rodri, said Socky. I'm telling you, Chris, we've got the same 11. Yeah, you could do. And Chris says we'll see Kurt. Right, okay. I think the overall, for me, in my team, yes, I've gone with you guys. Or the majority of you guys, I've gone for Rodri as well tomorrow. Right, who are the two midfielders playing alongside or just slightly ahead of Rodri? So who are going to be your two? We're going for a 4-3-3 as usual. We know the interchange, but who are the two ahead of them? So give us two players this time, two players. Who are your two midfielders to play alongside Rodders? Socky says KDB and Gundogan. So does Mark Boland. Blue Art loved the way Rodri answered the questions today. He was superb. He's just very intelligent, isn't he? Gundogan and KDB or Bernardo Silva. You can't go. Give us your two. Give us your two, Victor. You can't have, because you could say, oh, or Foden, or. You've got to give us your two. CM says Gundo and KDB. KDB and Gundo thinks Kurt as well. Nah, you had Carson, Kurt. I've got the same as Chris. Pido Oak says KDB and Gundogan. Silky and Bubblegum thinks Scott. Interesting. So, is Scott going to play KDB in a false nine? Or is he dropping him? Gundogan and Bernardo. Another one. Gundogan and Bernardo. Interesting. Gundogan and KDB, David Walsh. KDB and Gundogan think Sean. Chris Baker, Gundo and Bernardo. Another one. So bit of a split here. Gundo and Bernardo. So interesting. Interesting what you're doing with Kevin De Bruyne tomorrow. Are you playing him in a false nine? Are you playing him on the left or playing him on the right? Bernardo, better than Mahrez, hashtag better than Mahrez and Gundogan. Gundo and KDB. KDB and Gundogan thinks Kamal. Gundog and KDB thinks Blue Heart. Silky Ilky and KDB thinks PS4. King Kev and Mr. Whippy says Kex. Chris say Midfield. KDB and Gundogan. At Ross, you had Walker in, didn't you? Gundogan and KDB thinks Michael. Lee Cullen thinks Gundo and Bernardo. Gundo and Love Prince Harry. Hashtag the Love Prince Harry. I'll say, what's that? I have no idea what that is. Andy, this is fun. This is fun trying to work out some of these comments, Mark Boland. Thomas Castlin, how are you, mate? Gundo and Bernardo. So you're going for some of the others. Gundo and Bernardo. Another one, it's me. Nope. Cancelo, but said it should have been Walker. As long as it doesn't play Mahrez. Chris Baker thinks I'm dropping KDB. Shocking against Leicester. Right, well, I'll give you mine. And it's sort of a bit of a split there with everybody. Some were going Gundogan and Bernardo. Others were going KDB and Gundogan. I'm going for the classic one. KDB and Gundogan. I think for me, ahead of Rodri in the 3 tomorrow, but that's my choice. And we will see. On to, right, let's do this individually very quickly. So we're going to go right wing. No, we won't. Let me remove that. No, I can't block myself. We'll go right wing, left wing. There we go. We'll do 2. We'll save the striker till the end. So ignore that right wing. We're going to go right wing, left wing. Even though they don't play naturally always on the wing. But go on. Sorry if somebody posted in there, but already. Go left, right wing, left wing. So repeat it again. My team selection is not taking account of the Pep could change everything factor. I mean, we all know that, Blue Art. I mean, trying to pick a Pep team, he'll pull something out of the hat, won't he? I'm guessing. Right, let me go back to where I posted it. So I do apologise. I did change it last minute for everyone there. But right wing, left wing, we're going for. So let's see. First one up is Foden and Sterling. Thinks Charlie. Leonard thinks Mahrez and Foden. Bernardo and Foden, says Kurt. CM City says Bernardo and Sterling. Foden and Raz, thinks Chris. Sterling and Mahrez. Mahrez and Sterling. Mahrez and Foden. Sterling and Jesus. Foden and Sterling. Foden and Sterling, says Pardo Oates. Mahrez and Raz, thinks Blue Heart. Phil and Raz. Nick Saunders thinks it's Jesus and Sterling. Neil thinks it's Bernardo and Sterling. Victor thinks it's Silva and Sterling. Foden and Sterling, says Sam. God, everyone's Chris again, I know. Foden and Raz, says Ross. Foden and Sterling. Phil and Raz. Mahrez and Foden. Foden and Sterling. Sterling and Mahrez. God, this everyone. It's just like completely. Chris, we have the same starting 11 except for Laporte. I think Chris and Charlie. I think Charlie and Chris are one of the same people. Raz and Riyadh. We've got Mahrez and Sterling, says Saki. West Ham into the top 4 if they won. Lee Cullen, right side Sterling, left side Foden. McAtee and Foden. B. Ronnie Beaver, how are you, mate? Hope you well. Give Andy a thumbs up, you stingy gits. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you want. Just Silver, different. Chris, how subjective is that? Oh, Butcher's giving us his whole thing there. He's going for Mahrez and Foden. Looking at the right wing, left wing. I just wish there was two. Butchers is going for Mahrez. He thinks he's on fire. Well, what was mine? Here's mine. So I don't know who I agreed with and who I didn't, but this is mine: Sterling and Bernardo. So I've so far I've gone for Eddie, Cancelo, Stones, Diaz, Zinchenko, Rodri, KDB, Gundogan, Sterling on the left, Bernardo on the right, which leaves us one more position, and that is who is going to play as a striker or a false nine or whatever you want to call it. It's me, says Sterling, Torres in form right now. There you go. So I went for Sterling and Bernardo. I think Foden might be rested tomorrow, and I think Mahrez, after his performance on Saturday, might be rested as well. But it could be any of them. But we are going to look at the strikers. So let's just post that back up so everyone knows we are looking at the striker or the false nine or whoever you want to play in that particular role in the front three that we're still waiting for. So let's think. Here we got Kyle Smith, it's Sterling or Aguero. Depends. I don't know what you picked in your left wing, right wing. Pale Pelly, KDB, false nine, you reckon? Is that why you held him back, Charlie? KDB, interesting. Mark Boland thinks Foden. False nine, KDB. Gabby, one goal. There you go. Gabby. KDB says SOS. Chris Baker thinks it's going to be Kevin in a false nine. See, I think Charlie and Chris Baker are the same people. I think it was Chris Baker who went for that walk today. Never saw Charlie's face, did we? Interesting. Gabby Jesus thinks Victor. Gabrielle says Neil. Aguero, you can call me Socrates. Bernardo, can I call you Socrates? Oh, thanks very much, mate. Bernardo thinks Kamal Dwyer. Gabby thinks Simon. Ross thinks it's Gabby one goal. Lee Cullen also thinks KDB might play a false nine. Jesus said David Walsh. Blue Art. Jesus nailed on. The Easter reference. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, pardon. Bernardo false nine says Kex O'Neill. Michael thinks it's Jesus as well. Pale Pelly thinks Charlie. Laugh Out Loud Blue Heart. C. Butchers Jesus, but KDB much better false nine. PS4's gone for Sergio. Bernardo Silva thinks Nick. Linny thinks Hyle. Gabby or false nine KDB. Ronnie Beaver's gone for Sergio. No, actually, I think KDB striker and Gundo Foden in the mid. You're changing your mind now, aren't you? Patrick Holly, KDB false nine, and Alan's 10 crumpets in. Are you Chrissy in disguise? Final test, do you drink? Andy, I'm going Blackpool to walk along the front. I'll show my face for you. Good. You make sure you show your face, then I'll definitely know you're not Chris Baker. Charlie's just a clever lad. Now else. We'll wait and see for that photograph. Gabby, you know Chris. Kurt thinks Charlie Everett face reveal. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Won't hold my breath. Alex Johnson, hi guys, how are you? Right, okay, so we've got lots of different false nines and things like that. Okay, I'll give you mine. You know I'm always wrong. This is mine. I think it's going to go Sergio Aguero tomorrow. And I think, he might play a false nine, and he might go for energy, and the chances are he probably will, but I'm going to go for Sergio Aguero. So there you go. Charlie gets up my nose. I bloody hope it doesn't get up your nose, Blue. Oh, you mean Charlie Everett? Ross Evans, Chris Allen has started eating hot dogs between his crumpets. Sergio, there you go. Laugh my ass off, Blue Heart. Naughty, I know, it's a bit cheeky. Oh, hey, up, they're on. Who are these? Lewis, that's football, says Oil Club. You're at Oil Club. You're at Oil Club. Clearly can't write, can he? His grammar's appalling. You're at Oil Club. It's about 3 or something. Not been to preschool or something. Yeah, I learned that. You know, it should be your An Oil Club, not your You ruin football. No. Don't bin him. Don't bin him because he's just embarrassing himself. It's quite amusing. Let him just keep embarrassing himself. Cheerio, dickheads are here. Yeah, I'll get my coat. Yeah. Lewis, that's football. You're a dickhead. Lewis, mind the gap, mate. Lewis, that's football. Learn and get educated. Lewis, go fill your car. Oh, sorry, you're at school. Or school. Charlie, just gone onto his channel. He's a 9-year-old. Yeah, just leave him. Yes, lad, says Kieran May. How are you, buddy? Edison Walker, Stones, Diaz, Cancelo, Roderick, Gundogan, Bernardo, Foden, KDB, Mahrez. Hi, Andy. How are you? Samuel Gringo. I'm good, mate. How are you, buddy? Lewis is 3-year-old Man United fan, probably. Leonard Sweet, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. False 9 or double pivot. What do you think Pep will go with? Oh, God, no. Don't use that term, double pivot. I don't know. Legan Sweet. I've gone for Sergio. I've gone Bernardo, Sergio, and Sterling up front. Could go for a 4. He could go for a false 9. As far as a double pivot, yeah, we ain't going there. But thank you very much for that super chat, buddy. It really is appreciated. Most people, I would suggest most people on here think it's going to be a false 9, leg and sweep. So that seems to be the popular opinion. I've just stuck Sergio in. Needs game time, and yeah, if we don't get anything out of him after 50 minutes, we can always switch to a false 9. I think as long as we're solid at the back and we've got a good bit of creativity in midfield and a bit of energy and a bit of pace, I think we could do okay. Thanks for filling your car up. Score time. Right, we're going to do scores now, mate. Just Lewis, get back in your cave or you dustbin. If Jesus starts, he must take his chance. I've had enough of inconsistent finishing. Lewis, hibernating time. Evening, Andy BHE. You're a bit late. We're about to go shortly, mate. But I'm surprised that Andy didn't put Mendy up front. I could have done. Ruining football on YouTube, but creating hashtag saving hair dying crumpet manufacturers. We're going to have Man City Fan TV crumpets for sale. Kurt, we trust all our team, absolutely. Yeah. So check out the shop, the Man City Fan TV shop, which will be coming soon, just like the Patreon. Patreon's just on hold for a second because we had a bit of some issues and things, but it is coming out. It's just delayed because of HMRC and things like that. So it will be coming. So will the shop, the delicious crumpets. That we'll call them the hashtag delicious crumpets. And then that'll make Ross a bit more money. A lot depends on how the game goes by our time. I think it does. Pep can easily go with the false 9 with Gabby, come on the bench anytime ready, you know. Can do. And he could do. And he might even do. I'll leave it to Pep. Yeah, we have to, don't we? Can't beat Warburton's crumpets. I've just bought some today. A big pack of 9 of them. Chris is the only man who can make crumpets fast enough for Alan. I didn't see one. We're going for scores now anyway. Right, score prediction. This is it. Get your score prediction in before we go, if I can spell it properly. I'm on about other people's spelling if I'm and grammar if I don't spell it correctly. So there you go. Score prediction. There you go. Get your scores in below now before we go. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? And I agree with somebody made a comment earlier. I don't know if it's Kurt or somebody said, as long as we don't concede tomorrow, that'll be decent. And if we get a goal or two, that'd be better. But yeah. Kurt, you are absolutely spot on with that, mate. Buttermilk pancakes are the truth. They are. I went through a phase about 3-4 weeks ago. My wife was going, how many more of these are you going to buy from Sainsbury's? They've got like buttermilk pancakes in packs of like 6. A little bit of Nutella and some strawberries and blueberries on them. My Lord, they are absolutely to die for. Buttermilk pancakes, and with you, mate. BHE goes 2-0 City. Charlie thinks 2-1 to City. 4-0 to Super City. Wow. That'd be a great result, that Kex, I'm telling you. Alec Johnson goes for City to win 4-1. Nick Saunders thinks it's going to be 3-0. Kurt's going for 2-0. 3-0 Dortmund. Oh, City 3, sorry. Sorry, I missed the City there. I was looking at the side and I saw that. Kieran May, I see you're a City fan, and I didn't really think, that's why I had a double take then. City 3, Dortmund 0. We'll send them dizzy with Charlie, Chris team and beat them 3-0. 2-1 thinks Neil to City. Simon thinks it's going to be 3-1 City. Walker's strength and pace is something Pep won't ignore. Is it true Sir Alan is in crumpet therapy? Well, according to social media, yeah, it's true. Mark Boland, 3-1 City. Come on, you Blues. Klazowski, Sleemans thinks it's 3-0 City. Leonard thinks it's 3-0 as well. 2-0 thinks SOS. Linny thinks it's 5-0. Crumpet 11 to 2 to win 2-0. Ronnie thinks it's going to be 3-0. PS4 Kitbacks thinks it's going to be 3-0. Hi, Dupes, you're a bit late, mate. We're going now. But if you want to pop your scores in, 3-1 to City, says Mark the Blue. Dudley thinks it's going to be 2-0 as well. Big jump there, so you might have time to get your scoring. Michael Feeney thinks it's going to be 2-0. Lots of 2-0 and 3-0s here. 3-0 Man City. Hope it's not the Gladbach game. Where we've gone easy. Man City 2, Dortmund 0, thinks Lee. Strawberries and Nutella. Yeah, strawberries and Nutella, mate. And blueberries. Frightening. 4-2 City, leaving us on a knife edge for the away leg. Typical City conceding a second in the last minute after a masterclass. That would surprise me either, Ross. Scott, sorry. Ross says, nah, square pancakes, City Charlie, loves them. 3-1 Man City, but I hope this don't strike me back tomorrow. Yeah, well, me too. Sod off, you're making me hungry. Blue Moon says, Socrates, you're a man of culture for sure. I am a man of culture, mate. Trust me. I will have 3-1 City, says Cafe Del Casual. Gut tells me it's a 3-1 City tomorrow. Haaland to score early. Oh, God, you're even giving us an early goal for Haaland. 2-0 City, says Sammy. Alex says Foden will score, you reckon? Wow. Sean Fogarty, thank you very much for the super chat, buddy. If we put out the right starting 11, we will win. And I totally agree with that, Sean. If we do put out the right starting 11 tomorrow, we will win. Fortnite, only for Fortnite. Only Fortnite. Hi, I'm new. Welcome, mate. PCW, I don't know. We're probably going to get robbed knowing how things normally go and Haaland will score. PCW, it's nothing surprises you, does it? With Man City. Hope Mahrez leaves this club. Oh, Malik. Why? He's had a good season so far. City, says Socrates, thinks, is that a treble? Glasgow Rangers champions 55. How are you, mate? Did see you on the channel last night. Kamazat, hi, how are you? Sean thinks it's going to be 3-1 City Sterling. To City, Sterling, Jesus and KDB. Kamazat thinks it's going to be 3-1. Ross, I can't comment. All I can say is hot dogs are also involved. Fortnite, only Fortnite. Hi, I'm you. Well, listen, don't forget to make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you hit that bell icon and make sure it's set to public, not private. Give it a thumbs up, mate, and welcome to the channel. We're about to go now. But join us again tomorrow for a live watch-along of the Dortmund game. Man City 4, Dortmund 2, thinks leg and sweet. Evening all. Britain is blue. It is. So is Manchester. Hey, Fortnite, only Fortnite. Welcome aboard, says Chris. 4-1 City Foden, Jesus, Stones and Guerrero. Ross, watching with City Charlie before leaving for work. Hello, Charlie. How are you, buddy? City 2-0, says Sam Sweet. Thanks, says Fortnite. Josh Addy says 2-1 to Man City. Lenny says play our game and punish them. Dupe, there you go. Dupes has got his team in. Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Cancelo, Rodri, Bernardo, Gundogan, Foden, KDB, and Mahrez, he thinks. Foden, win a masterclass, says Sam Sweet. Kieran, I will put money on it. that the semi-finals will be City versus PSG and Liverpool versus Porto. So it's going to be a City versus Porto final then. Will you be streaming tomorrow night? Yes, we'll be doing a live watch-along tomorrow, so come and join us. Is Haaland available for the first leg because of suspension? He is playing tomorrow, I think. Cafedel Casual, hope you and your old man are well. 55. Edison will score, yeah. Great stream, Andy. Thank you, Michael. Malik, start with the agenda. Why Mahrez leave the club? Kamal 3-0 City. Butchers, I hope we bench Sterling. There you go. So we've got Mahrez haters. We've got Sterling haters. Got to go. I'm going to go to sleep. No problem, mate. Take care. And you, mate. Will be a tough game. Obviously, need to watch Haaland attack them, and news will go through. Simple pancake with lemon and sugar, heaven's own. Yeah, but these pancakes are not like, like the thin ones you make, Blue Art. The normal ones you make on Pancake Shrove Tuesday. The little very, very thin ones. They're not like them. The ones that me and Kurt are talking about, they're a little bit thicker. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Buttermilk pancakes. They're incredible. My mate bet 50 quid for Man City winning domestic. It was 90 to 1. Wow. Was that a domestic double or a treble? What? 90 to 1. Because his bet's looking good if it's a double or a treble. Zidane looking for Mahrez. Real fans. Ross. Hashtag lasagna. Hashtag delicious. Hashtag cabby. 1 goal. Great show. Thank you. Scott Williams. Spot on Blue Heart. Proper pancake. Top stuff Blues. Have a good one. And you too, mate. What's your prediction, Andy? Oh, I didn't give you mine, did I? I'm going to go for Manchester City to win. $1-0. There you go. You've got it. There's mine. 1-0 tomorrow. And I think it'll be tight game. Watch along tomorrow. Build-up starts from 7:30 with Martin and expert analyst Kurt. Yes, and don't forget, check us out tomorrow at 7:30. And Martin and Kurt will be on tomorrow night for a live watch along, and Kurt will do his usual nipping out in and out, giving his opinion on anything breaking in the game. City versus Porto in the final, yes please. Cheers, Scott. You too, buddy. Daniel Thomas, how does it feel having a club owned the UAE, owned by the UAE or owned by Abu Dhabi? UAE, the UAE don't own us, but Daniel Thomas, if you want to rephrase that, and if you want to say Abu Dhabi or Sheikh Mansour, then I'll happily answer it. But we're not actually owned by the UAE. The UAE are more than one state. So be factual. Daniel Thomas, does it feel good? I just told you, Daniel Thomas. If you're talking about God is looking down on you with shame, I'm an atheist, mate, so he can look down on me all he likes, whoever he is. Haaland can play tomorrow, but if he gets a yellow, he will miss the second leg. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Istvat Hovat, hi, how are you, mate? Kurt, 7:30 p.m. start for the watch along tomorrow. Don't forget to join us for Martin with the watch along. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm late. I'm going to watch it back. No problems, dupes. Zubair, have a good day, mate, and you too. Great show, guys. Thank you, Ross. Have a good day at work, buddy. I'm assuming you are back at work. Hello, says Zubair. I love pancakes. We like pancakes as well. How's your dog? Is he well? It's not been too good today, mate, but he's all right. It's okay. Just a little bit off colour, but it's okay. But thank you for asking, Sean. We need to play Mahrez instead of Sterling. Plastic Oil Club with oil money. It's great, isn't it, mate? Absolutely amazing. Listen, it's brilliant. Just keep filling up your cards. Great stream, Andy. Thank you. This is our time. This is our City. Come on, City. Absolutely, Leonard. Like the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to me channel and his, please, everyone. Thanks. Come on, City, Charlie. Charlie team will win 2-0. Thank you, Charlie Everett. Much appreciate that super chat, buddy. Chris, Charlie team will win 2-0. Yeah. You better make sure you said it. You better make sure that you post a picture of you tomorrow, mate. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and please, you said that before, mate, and it still doesn't make any sense the second time. Pancake Gate, absolutely, was more like 3-1. Hi, Andy. Hope you're well. Yeah, how are you, Brian? We're about to go, buddy. Real Madrid back off. Butcher says, I don't hate Sterling, but I just don't see him missing another open goal, and people are probably going to abuse him. I won't worry about it. I don't think he really cares. I hope your dog is well. Yes, he is. Domestic League, FA, and League Cup. Wow, that'd be a great bet, that, mate. Andy 1-0 with that trash defence of Dortmund. Just my thoughts on it. I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe to me. Yeah, he said it again. He keeps saying it. If you all right, okay. Sorry, mate. There you go. You can only say it once, and then that's enough. You're trolling. Rather have a potato. I like potato cakes as well, Lee. We were just talking about those buttermilk ones. I like my buttermilk pancakes with bananas. Nice. Not tried it with that. Might try it with that one. Bit United fans. Yeah, I mean, they've got nothing else to shout about, have they? There's such a. I mean, I didn't watch it last night, but reading the reports and reading social media, apparently they were absolutely dreadful. I mean, I did see the Maguire pullback, and you're just thinking that's a penalty all day long, and it is a red card as well. They're just such a terrible team to watch. Do you live with Lewis? Do you live with Lewis? Who's that to? God's looking down. Give your head a wobble. Yeah. We need to make sure Haaland gets a yellow. Dive all you want to see plays when Haaland tries to win the ball back. Yeah, Haaland on a yellow fern, a dark arts incoming. It could be. Speaking for God, hey Daniel, that's a lot, fella. Yeah, no. Who should we get striker as Haaland? Looks unlikely. Ansel or Kane, or even that Jungen Mukoku. Well, don't know, mate. I don't know. Maybe that's one for another time. We have done the Haaland thing to death. If you haven't seen it, Rhino United FC, go over and watch the Friday Night Social. We have a big discussion about Haaland, etc. Cheers, guys. Thank you. God is a City fan. Hashtag facts. Even Clipperty said it. I heard God is a Blues somewhere recently. Rattlechester United Flip Flop Club. Thank you, Maximus. Spot on with that one. Come on, City, says Valvag Garg. Yep, Christmas planning. Thank you, bro. You're a legend. Thank you. You're a legend too, mate, for coming on. Funny how they say that, but they're below us, I know. Have some shame. It's quite frightening. Ignore those haters. They're in our shadows. They're not even in our shadows anymore. Andy, I'm almost at 100 subs on my new channel. Hey, mate, I'll go over and, give us a shout and we'll give you a shout out. Dude, stop spamming. Jeez, I know. I had to get rid of him. Come on, you Blues. Let's get this match finished and we'll all celebrate with pancakes. Absolutely. That'd be good. If City play their best, they win simple. Well, they will do. But we'll wait and see. Who United get in the Champions League? Yeah, I know who. Thanks, Andy. Thank you, Lee. Ronnie says, hey, here's Chris. That's why he's sat in sky blue sky, looking down on God's own Manchester. Absolutely. Alex says, Rodrigo wants Champions League for Aguero. He said it. What else? Great show. Thank you. Bacon, black pudding, fried onions and mushrooms with drizzle of brown sauce is the best breakfast butty ever. What? On a pancake? Thanks for the live stream. You're more than welcome. Scully Lexus says, City may concede a goal, but we can score more than 2 for sure. City is much better team tomorrow than the opposition. KDB, Walker and Jesus is too much pace for Dortmund. You reckon, Scully? Let's hope so, buddy. Let's hope so. Give it Gordon. Would you prefer to play PSG or Bayern in semis? It doesn't make any difference, mate. I'd probably take PSG over Bayern, but I don't think it really makes much difference. We have to get through Dortmund first. Yeah, you're spreading misinformation. God is a Chelsea fan. Now, we do know that you're talking garbage there. He's definitely not a Chelsea fan. Is Tesco still open as it's bank holiday? I'm bloody not even pregnant and I've got a craving for pancakes. You must get the buttermilk ones, mate. Sainsbury's do them. I don't know where. I think probably other stores do them as well, but I don't know about Tesco. God exists. He's God. If we win the quadruple, I will send you 10 bottles of Polish premium vodka. Hey, mate, you make sure you do. You just email me at mcfcfantv@gmail.com. We'll quite happily take that. City Fair, no one. I don't think we do. Mark Goldbridge is to blame for these salty United fans. Of course he is, mate. Rhino, you keep changing your picture. What are the ingredients for buttermilk pancakes, please, Andy. I don't make them myself, mate. I'm assuming it's just the same as you make anything else, but you just use it with buttermilk rather than normal milk. Just buy them. They're like £1.99 for 6 in Sainsbury's. I don't know where else they sell them, but they're natural buttermilk pancakes. They're just amazing. Greenwood or Phil? What? Phil all day long. Eddie Brownell. I just hope that we are clinical. So do I. Bad alive gamer. I think City will beat Dortmund. Let's hope so. Thanks for the stream today, Andy. Yeah, you too, buddy. Sainsbury's at the end of the road. Looks like I'm visiting tomorrow. Go there and get them, mate. They're always in the. They're always by the. I don't know what is it. You know where you get your custard and refrigerated desserts and things like that. They're always in the bottom. Well, at Sainsbury's anyway. So go over and get them. Another stream that is from Fire Best City Fan Channel. Sure. Thanks, Dupes. Mark Colbridge is nothing compared to a legend. He's got more money than me. So mad how Leicester and West Ham are both in the top 4. It is. What do you think about Haaland speculations? Well, we discussed it. Go over and watch the Friday Night Social. If you haven't seen it, go over. Whatever you do. I do need to just quickly, before I go, I need to look at the community chat. Today, I did say, who would you put in your lineup for the game? And we did get Big Morgan said, doesn't matter, we'll win 4-1 to get their Blue Boys. So he didn't even bother. Michael's come on tonight. He's already put his team. Ozzy wasn't on tonight, but he said Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo, Roderick, KDB, Bernardo Silva, Foden, Jesus, and Sterling. Darren Daly said Ederson, Cancelo, Zinchenko, Stones, Diaz, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Bernardo, Kevin, Mahrez, and Foden. Simon, I think he's been on tonight and put his, and Sean's put his on as well. So thank you guys for commenting on the channel. If you're still wanting to know all about Erling Haaland and what are our thoughts on Erling Haaland and things like that, what you need to do is, I'll just post it here. What you need to do is go over and watch the Friday Night Social. It's a long one, but go over and watch it. And that way you'll see what our comments were all about. 4 of us discussed Erling Haaland in depth. Right, let me just quickly go to the bottom and work back up very quickly. Awesome channel. Who else would mention refrigerated desserts? Hashtag pancakes. Hey, I don't know. But there's the link. There's the link for you. So go over and check out the Friday Night Social if you want to. On there, did my profile picture change, Andy? Yeah. No, not yours, mate. No, it was the other guy who was changing it as well. Musa Chowdhury, rest in peace, Claude. Yeah, we gave a shout out to Claude last week. It's amazing. Just really shocking news. Tania says that my biggest hope in life is for Messi to sign for City, Ronaldo signed back to United. That would be interesting, and he still, by all accounts, still could be on. Oh, I changed it to my face. Yeah, did you? No, I can't see it, mate. It's too small in here for me to see that. But yeah, off to watch a bit of Spitty and Neville. I could do with a laugh. Yeah, well, listen, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone. Don't forget, check out the post-match review for the Leicester game last night with Kurt and Chris. Go over and watch Martin's watch-along on Saturday. And if you haven't seen the Friday Night Social, go over and watch it. It's about 3 hours long. But yeah, very interesting debate on there. But we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30, for a live watch along with Martin and Kurt, and should be interesting. But come on, City, don't let us down, please. Let's just get a decent result. And yeah, hashtag friends, hashtag Team Sterling. There you go. Cheers, guys. You're welcome. I would love to see Walker on the right back, but want to see Cancelo play in front of Walker in the field. It's very mobile, passing the ball. It's his strength. It is, mate. See you after the win. Alex, confident. Cheers, top stream. Thank you, mate. Blue Art says, thanks, Andy. Another masterclass from Man City Fan TV. All the very best, lads, and take care. Come on, you Blues, and you too. Stay safe wherever you are, Blue Heart. Cheers, Andy. Good night, Blues, and come on, you Blues. There you go. That's it for tonight.